I thought the distance was just stress. I didn't know. It was already goodbye. My name is Elena. I am 40 years old. I have been married for more than 10 years. We have one child, a quiet boy with careful eyes and a gentle voice. There was a time our home felt warm, not perfect, but alive. We talked after dinner. We laughed at small things. We noticed each other. Then something changed. Not suddenly. Not loudly. It faded. Slowly. My husband began coming home late. At first. It was only sometimes. Extra work. Unexpected meetings. I believed him. Then it became normal. Late nights. Short answers. He ate quietly. Barely looked at me. The television filled the room, where our voices used to be. His phone never left his hand. Always face down. If I asked something, he sighed. I'm tired. I don't want to talk. So I stopped asking. I told myself, this is what marriage becomes. People grow older. Love becomes calm. But inside, something felt wrong. We used to drink tea together at night. 2 cups. 1 table. Now, I drank alone. The chair across from me was always empty. One evening, our son asked, Mom, why doesn't Dad smile anymore? I didn't know how to answer. He's busy, I said. But my chest felt tight. I tried harder. Cooked better meals. Cleaned more carefully. Wore clothes he once noticed. Nothing changed. 1 week. I sent our son to stay with my mother. He hugged me and asked, Will you be okay? I smiled. Yes. I said. That night, I cooked slowly. I lit candles. I waited. When my husband came home, he barely noticed. He scrolled on his phone. He ate. He went to bed. I stayed in the kitchen, watching the clock. My tea grew cold. For the first time, I felt like a guest in my own life. That night, I decided to speak. The next evening, I cooked his favorite meal. I wore the dress he once loved. I fixed my hair. When he came home, his shoulders looked heavy. He didn't notice the candles. He didn't notice me. Can we talk? I asked. He hesitated. Then sat down. You've changed, I said softly. We don't laugh anymore. We don't talk. You don't see me. He stared at his hands. I'm stressed, he said. Work is heavy. I nodded. But I felt unconvinced. Then I asked the question I feared most. Is there someone else? He answered too fast. No. Please be patient. I wanted to believe him. So I waited. Days passed. Then weeks. Nothing changed. He still came home late. Still avoided my eyes. Still guarded his phone. One night, our son whispered, Mom? Did I do something wrong? I held him tightly. No, I said. But my tears betrayed me. I tried to plan a weekend away. Just us. He said. Not now. Always not now. One evening, he walked into his office. Without a word. closed the door. I stood outside. My hand hovered. I didn't knock. Instead, I sat alone, with a cold cup in my hands. That night, something inside me cracked. Quietly. The next day, he was in the shower. His phone lay on the table. The screen lit up. A message. I miss you. My heart stopped. I didn't open it. I didn't need to. When he came out, he smiled like nothing was wrong. That smile hurt more than anger. That night, I lay beside him. He slept peacefully. I stared at the ceiling, wondering how two people could share a bed and feel worlds apart. The next evening, after our son fell asleep, I asked him to sit. I placed his phone between us. His face turned pale. "It's not what you think," he said. "She misses you." I replied. "You asked me to wait. I trusted you." Silence filled the room. "I didn't mean to hurt you," he whispered. I looked at him and felt very tired. "Love isn't secrets," I said. "Love doesn't make someone feel invisible." That night, I packed a small bag. For my son. For me. I wrote a letter. "I still care. But I can't lose myself trying alone." I kissed my son's forehead. I stood at the door. My hands trembled. But my heart felt calm. I didn't look back. After that, life felt strange. Quiet. But honest. We moved into my mother's small house. Some nights, loneliness sat beside me. But it didn't scare me anymore. I had lived with worse. I had lived unseen. People asked questions. "Why didn't you wait longer?" Marriage needs patience. They didn't live in my silence. They didn't sleep next to someone who had already left. Healing was slow. Some days, I felt strong. Some days, I missed the life I thought I had. But slowly, I began to recognize myself again. My voice. My boundaries. One evening, my son said, "You smile more now." I froze. Then I smiled. "Yes," I said. "I think I do." I learned something important. Waiting is not love. When it erases you. Silence is not peace. When it hurts. And staying is not strength. If it costs your soul. I didn't leave because I stopped loving him. I left because I started loving myself. And that choice changed everything.